What's this? A Thursday episode of 15 Minutes with Fuzz? Why, it must be the holiday season. Hello, friend. Thank you for tuning in to 15 Minutes with Fuzz. My name is Fuzz Martin, and each week I bring you positive things from Washington County, Wisconsin. Usually, new episodes of 15 Minutes with Fuzz come out on Tuesdays. However, I had scheduled guests for about 6 weeks in advance, which is unusual for me. I'm not usually this regimented. So an opportunity came up to speak with today's guests, and I thought a bonus episode would be a great way to get them on the show today in time for people to learn about their event without having to do the two things that I'm the worst at doing, which are saying no and rescheduling meetings. So this week, Barseana Simon of Just Us of Washington County and the West Bend High School Multicultural Club, and Limor Hendricks, the LGBTQ coordinator at the Youth and Family Project in West Bend, join me to talk about a special school rummage sale coming up at the West Bend High Schools on Sunday, December 10th. It'll be a great event that will help a number of school clubs at the high schools and help some area families. With that, here are 15 minutes on the school rummage sale with Barseana Simon and Limor Hendricks on 15 Minutes with Fuzz. Barseana and Limor, thank you for joining me on 15 Minutes with Fuzz. Appreciate you guys coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So, Barseana, this is your second time here in the studio. For those who may not have listened to the entire catalog of the show, you're with Just Us of Washington County and the West Bend High School's Multicultural Club, right?
Correct.
Can you first give us a refresher on what Just Us of Washington County is? What's the organization's mission? Who does it serve?
Just Us of Washington County is a 501c3 organization, and we cater to people of color in the LGBT communities. So our focus is to give them the services and supports they need to be successful in the area, in the Washington County area.
Great. And then with the Multicultural Club, it's similar organization, but really rooted in the school, right?
Correct. Basically providing a safe place for people of different backgrounds to come together and meet. We do different volunteer experiences, different events throughout the year.
Great. And that's I said the school, but I was referring to West Bend High Schools.
Correct.
Right? Yeah. And then, Limor, you're with Youth and Family Project.
Yes.
Which we also had here on the show about a year ago. Can you tell us about your role with the Youth and Family Project?
Sure. So I do LGBTQ plus outreach for youth and family. I also do some supervised visitation. And then this year I am the applicant coordinator for Gingerbread House. And
Gingerbread House is going on like right now, right? So we're going to get talking about the rummage sale in a bit here. But for the Youth and Family Project, when you take people to help applicants through it, all the way up through Christmas and the holidays, or?
So our cutoff date was actually October 31st.
Oh, okay.
But we're still accepting applications through December 1st. They're waitlisted. The kids will still get gifts. We're still guaranteeing that. We're up to about 540 families right now.
Wow.
There are still people signing up. So I would encourage anybody to sign up. It's okay to be on the wait list. You're still going to get gifts. Yeah, absolutely.
And then for people who want to donate and be a part of that, they can just get in touch with you?
Yes, people can sponsor families, or if they want to just purchase items and donate them, we have toy drives. We do have a need for gifts for adults and then also teenagers, especially boys. So if people want to donate those things, we have lists of ideas of things that you can purchase.
Great. All right. Perfect. We're here today because coming up on Sunday, December 10th, a number of organizations in our community are going to be hosting a school rummage sale. So first, can we get the details on what shoppers can expect at this rummage sale?
So in terms of rummage items, they're going to be family-friendly items, clothes, toys, household type items.
As well as I do know that there are at least a couple of video game consoles being sold.
Okay.
So yes, it should be a nice variety of things, and prom dresses / homecoming dresses, things for anyone between the ages of 0 and 12th grade.
And that's, I mean, when we're talking about 12th graders, they're adults in most cases. So I mean, it's full grown all the way down to just born, right?
Correct.
That's great. And so this will be taking place at the West Bend High School, right?
Yes.
Where in the high school will be taking place?
The field house. So the main entrance between the hours of 11 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Okay. And that's again on December 10th, right?
Yes.
Yes. December 10th. How many families are involved with this year's rummage sale?
We have quite a bit of tables available.
I think we've sold quite a few already, but if people want to purchase a table, they can still purchase a table. And we will also be having a bake sale.
Correct.
Is anybody able to purchase a table? Is there any certain criteria, like, or you just, if you want to?
The criteria is you need $20.
You need $20. All right. And if you need $20, I'll spot you $20. I mean, not for 40 people, maybe, but within reason. To get signed up, how would somebody sign up to be a part of the rummage sale?
So they can just email. There's one of two ways. They can email us at wbhsclub@gmail, which stands for West Bend High School Club @gmail, or they can go directly to the bookkeeper, pay her $20, give them their name.
Okay, at the school?
Correct.
Okay.
Or they can reach out to any of the other organizations, and they can give them that information as well.
Okay. And those organizations are Multicultural Club, right?
Saga.
Youth Impact Club. Oh my gosh.
Black Student Union?
Yes, and Latino Student Union. Yes.
I have the pleasure of having the list in front of me, and you don't. So
Correct.
That's why I knew. This event, so aside from the rummage sale portion of it, there are some other cool things going on as well, right? Guy in the red suit will be there, right?
Yes, Santa.
Santa will be there. And then you're also having a bake sale?
Correct.
All right. And are the different clubs putting together the bake sale?
There are different students who are going to be baking things, and the sales from the bake sale will be split between the clubs.
Okay, very good. So that's kind of the idea behind this, is to serve as a fundraiser for all of these clubs, because there's no school funding for these clubs, right? They have to do their own fundraising. Is that right?
That is correct. However, also it's helping like many people of the community, because the people, like a lot of times, like myself, I have things that I don't want to give to Goodwill because I want to get something in return. Not that I want to give like a whole bunch of money, but I feel better if I get a couple dollars for it,
right,
as do many other families. As well, there are families who have kids and they need to get certain items and they don't have the funds to buy all these different items for all these different kids. So I feel that it's serving both parties.
So essentially, not to knock on Goodwill, but it would be maybe a lower cost even option than some of the Goodwill things that you can buy.
Correct, yes.
So making that more affordable and more approachable for those who may need to stretch those funds further. I did see like even one of the gingerbread house applications, there was a family with 6 kids that they said money's tight. We need to stretch that far. So I could see how clothes and food and all that stuff adds up really quickly.
Yeah. And we've asked everybody to price things very fairly. And also there is the ecological benefit of buying used items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And not putting that into a landfill or even shipping it via eBay and stuff. You're putting it in a box and putting it on a truck and burning fuel. Perfect. So again, the clubs are the Multicultural Club, Saga, the Youth Impact Club, Black Student Union, Latino Student Union.
And Friends of the West Bend Library will also be there selling books, magazines, DVDs, and things of that nature.
Perfect. I also saw Casa Guadalupe. Casa Guadalupe will be there. And then you said Friends of the West Bend Library and Youth and Family Project, and of course, Just Us of Washington County.
And you'll be there too, right?
I should be there. Yes. Yes. Now I feel like I have to go, Barseana. Put me on the spot. So you said there are spaces available. People can get in touch either by, did you say WBHSclub @gmail.com, or to reach out to any of the members of the different places. And if somebody wants to support, we'll start with Justice of Washington County. How can they support your organization?
Well, they can come to this event because Justice will also have a table, as Youth and Family Project will as well. Each of the organizations will have different information about their nonprofit.
Okay.
So therefore, if they wanted to support us, they can come donate to the school, get some food, and sit on Santa's lap all at the same time.
All right. Great. Perfect. And then so I guess it goes the same for the other organizations as well.
Yes, we're going to have a table with information of all of our services that we offer to the community, and it's Washington County wide. And then the best way to support us right now is to help with Gingerbread House.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming on the show. Again, you're more than welcome anytime. So if you've got something coming up or have another subject that we should be talking about, just let me know. But I appreciate all you both do for the community, and thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
Thank you again so much to Barseana Simon and Limor Hendricks for joining me on this week's episode of 15 Minutes with Fuzz. Again, December 10th, 11 to 2 at the high school is when and where you'll find the school rummage sale. I'll drop the contact information we discussed in the show notes, which are also available by reading the description of this episode or by going to 15withfuzz.com. Speaking of, if you ever have an idea for the show, email me. You know the drill, 15withfuzz@gmail.com, but spell out the word 15. 15withfuzz@gmail.com, or you can go to the forum, fuzz.cc/guest. That is fuzz.cc/guest. With the exception of today, new episodes usually come out on Tuesdays. And with that, I'll talk to you next Tuesday, right here on 15 Minutes with Fuzz.